Hello students, welcome back to my channel Lightup Knowledge and welcome to today's video. I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, we will cover Synaesthesia, which is a literary technique. Before moving on further, I would like to say that this topic is very important from the perspective of NET UGC English exam or any other entrance exam. So, we will be learning this topic thoroughly from its meaning, associated glossaries and the examples drawn from the most celebrated authors of English literature and language as well. So, it's a request to my students to watch this completely, as a part miss can cause an incomplete understanding, which I am sure no one wants. Now, without any further ado or delay, let's jump right into the video. The word Synaesthesia has two other names. It is known by sense transference and it is also known by sense analogy. So, we have two other names for the word Synaesthesia. Now, let's understand what does this word mean. So, basically this word is a Greek word which means perceiving together, means taking things together. Okay. So, when you take things together, that's known as Synaesthesia, and its meaning is the concurrent appeal to more than one sense, the response through several senses to the stimulation of one. So, basically it signifies the experience of two or more modes of sensation. Now, here what do you mean by modes of sensation? Like the human senses, touch, feel, okay, taste, see, all these are what? All these are the basic human senses, like the sense of eyesight, hearing, taste, touch and smell. So, you take two of these together, you write it together and it brings us to some different kind of meaning, and the dominance is on one of the senses but two are used. So, basically it signifies the experience of two or more than two modes of sensation when only one sense is being stimulated. Okay, basically one sense is stimulated, is brought about, but two senses are used together. Okay, if you see this example, hearing a color, seeing a smell. So, in this literary technique, you use two human senses together, but the active is only one sense and not two. Let us have a look at common examples of Synaesthesia that we use in our everyday life. Okay, cold eye. Cold eye means unfriendly behavior. So, cold is the sense of touch, eye is vision. So, two senses are used together, but the dominant one is only one sense. Here the dominant one is cold. Cold eye means unfriendly behavior. Next is soft wind. Okay, soft is touch and wind is what you feel, right? So, soft wind means a very pleasing, calm wind. The next example is heavy silence. Heavy is weight, okay, and silence is something that you can feel. So, heavy is weight, the sense of weight that you feel. So, heavy silence is a silence when there is a lot of there is nothing to say and it's very awkward silence. Next is hard voice. Hard is a material that you can touch and voice is that you hear, abstract. So, hard voice means a very harsh voice. Black look. Black look means a very fearful, dangerous and a blank look. So, those were some examples of Synaesthesia. Let us have a look at some examples that we have from English literature containing Synaesthesia. And the first example is from the great poet Mr. P.B. Shelley, and the work is Sensitive Plant. So, here he has described about the flower hyacinth in a beautiful manner, where he has produced the effect of Synaesthesia beautifully. And it goes like this: and the hyacinth, purple and white and blue, which flung from its bell a sweet peal anew, of music so delicate, soft and intense, it was felt like an udder within the sense. So, basically if you see the third line, music is described as delicate, soft and intense, which are actually the qualities of flower, because those could be delicate, soft and intense, but music is soft means it's very pleasing. So, they are mixing of senses here. In the next line, felt like an udder. You cannot feel a udder, you can sense an udder, right? So feeling an udder is also an example of synesthesia. So the varicolored bell-shaped flowers of the hyacinth send out a peal of music which affects no, it affects the sensation as though it were the sense of flowers, okay, as if it was describing the sense of the flower hyacinth. So it is a very beautiful example which makes us understand the concept of synesthesia in a better way. The next example is from the Ode to Nightingale, which is written by John Keats, and the example goes like this: tasting of flora and the country green, dance and provincial song and sunburnt mud. So this is also a beautiful example of synesthesia. So Keats in the Ode to the Nightingale calls for a draught, okay, draught of what? Draught of wine, that is he calls for a drink, okay, and that drink is he want to drink the taste of sight, okay, he want to drink the tasting of sight, color, motion, sound and heat. So which is also a very beautiful example because he want to drink tasting of light, color, motion, sound, okay. You cannot taste sight, you cannot taste color, you cannot taste motion and similarly sound. So that was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you found it useful, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to press that bell icon so that you can get regular updates of my videos. Keep learning and keep growing.